So today what we're doing is we're talking about the 10 mistakes that photographers make on Instagram. And these things can hurt your engagement, they can hurt your reach, and they can make it feel like you're just posting and posting and posting constantly on Instagram, and you're not getting leads. And that's the whole point of doing social media. It's not for the fun of it, right? It's for marketing, right? Because what we want to do is we want people to DM us and message us on Facebook and say, hey, I want to hire you. So we're going to go through that today. We're going to do the top 10 mistakes. One thing I want to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, can you please do me 3 favors? And they are, number 1, please subscribe to my channel. When I get subscribers, I'm more encouraged to make new videos like this one. So just hit that subscribe button. I would love it if you did that. Another thing, if you're watching on YouTube, if you could click that thumbs up button, I can't even tell you how much that helps me. So if you could just click that thumbs up button if you like what you're seeing today and you want to see more of it. And the third thing is drop a comment and let me know, what are you struggling with in your studio? Is it marketing? Is it social media? Is it SEO? Is it lighting, posing? Tell me what you want to see more of. I'll make the videos. You come and watch it. That will be awesome. So drop that in the comments, and we're just going to dive right in today. As I mentioned earlier, I am using a new streaming software to go live. So if I dink around a little bit and I look like I don't know what I'm doing, it might be because I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I do know social media. So I'm gonna dive right in. Top 10 mistakes that photographers make on social media. So number 1 is not putting your keywords in your bio. So I'm going to share my screen now. We're going to screen share from here on out. Present, share screen. And I'm going to share my Instagram. And there you go. Okay. You guys should all be able to see that. And I'm just going to go back over here to StreamYard and click on this so I can keep on seeing. So what I mean by using your keywords in your bio. So right here, this is my bio for my photography business. You see I have keywords: newborn photographer, senior photographer, family photographer. I have locations: Indianapolis and Carmel, maternity, blah, blah, blah. I use the word best because best is one of those words that people search. That's one of my keywords. So anyway, just let me show you what happens. So when I'm going to search hashtag newborn photographer. And I'm just going to click on that hashtag and see who's populating for that. Okay, so let's just take a look at the Explore page and let's see who's populating. So I'm going to top post for that. Eva Fairchild. Let's go over to her profile. Newborn photographer. Okay, she's using those words. Let's check this person. God, that's a beautiful picture, isn't it? Newborn photography, and she's got photographer right here. Okay, so I could go on about this. We'll do one more and just see what she's doing here. Photography, photographer, newborn. Okay, you're not going to see it every time. There's going to be some people who don't actually, they might use photography and then baby. Instagram, Facebook, they're all somewhat intuitive, and so they can put those things together. But more often than not, you're going to see that if someone's ranking on the Explore page for a hashtag, you're going to go to their profile and you're going to see that in addition to using those hashtags in their posts, they're also using those keywords in their profile. So you want to go to your profile, work on it a little bit, work those keywords into your profile. Okay, moving on. The next mistake I see people making, and I'm going to have to raise my hand right here and just tell you I'm guilty of this one across all my social media, and it is not posting consistently. So what you need to do is decide, how frequently can I realistically expect to post on Instagram? Can I do 1 a week? Can I do 3 a week? Can I do 5 a week? Because you want to figure out what's realistic for you and your business and your workflow, and then you want to stick to that. So if, for me, I had someone doing my Instagram for me, and they quit about a month or 2 ago, and my account has just been a mess since then. I haven't been posting very much, just a little tiny bit. But anyway, what you want to do is post on a consistent basis. So if you're going to post once a week, post once a week. Don't post 5 times in 1 week and then 0 posts the next week, and then 3 the next week. That's not going to help you out very much at all. So spread out those posts, figure out what you can realistically do, then stick to the plan. Okay, I'm going to move on now. My next mistake that photographers make when it comes to Instagram is not using local or location hashtags. So here's the thing, like we all want to show up like newborn photographer, right? If we use the hashtag newborn photographer in our post, and I'm not telling you not to, you do want to use that. But look, there are almost 6 million posts. I mean, what are the chances that someone's going to find you? But if you put in your locations and make that part of your hashtag strategy, the people who are searching for a photographer near you are more likely to find you. So I'm a newborn photographer in Carmel, Indiana. So we're just gonna, so I'm popping up top here. Part of it's because Instagram knows who I am, right? But I'm not popping up for Indianapolis because I haven't worked that hard on it. So it's not gonna pop me up top here. It's gonna put me in, I don't know where I am. But I don't work that hard on my social media, quite frankly. But I'm in here. Oh, here I am. So see, but you definitely want to use hashtags. You want to use locations in your hashtag strategy. So I'll just take you over to one of mine, and hopefully it's one that I actually hashtagged correctly. And because, you know, sometimes I'm like the doctor with the sick kids where I tell you what to do. But you can see Indianapolis newborn photographer, Indianapolis newborn photography, Carmel newborn photographer. So I'm using those locations. And then what happens is if someone's typing in, you know, newborn, if they're looking for a newborn photographer in Carmel, I'm more likely to pop up for them. I mean, these are other people who are also populating for that, but I want them to find me. So make sure you're using your locations and your hashtag strategy. I'm going to move on. The other thing you want to do is when you are uploading a new picture or reel or whatever you're uploading to Facebook, you also want to use the location descriptor in everything that you upload. So let's talk about this for a minute. Well, I'll just show you how to do it first. So I'm just going to upload a picture. I'm not actually going to upload it, but we're going to pretend. We'll shift her a little bit. I'm going to hit next, skip over the filters. So right here, it gives me the opportunity to add location. And so I'm going to put Indianapolis, Indiana. Now it did this to me earlier where I had to shut down my Instagram and start it up again. But what happens typically, I'm going to see if I can open this in a new page and hopefully it'll let me. It's being a little quirky today, but I really want to show you. Let me see if I can do it this way. I hope you guys are still seeing this page. If you're not, well, I'm going to click out of this, but believe me, when you do it, you'll see. It'll actually, if I type in, typically I'll type in Indianapolis and it will spin down here and it will pop up Indianapolis. I will click on that and it will automatically tag that location. You are a local photographer. You do not need to find people. You know, if I'm in Indianapolis, I don't need to market to people in Akron, Ohio or Miami, Florida. I'm trying to find people. And every little thing we can do to tell Instagram what we're about and where we're located those are just things that we want to do. It's just another drop in the bucket telling them, hey, this is where I am. This is what I do. So when Instagram is making a decision, you know, somebody's searching for a hashtag or searching for this, your stuff is more likely to appear in their feed. So I'm going to close that out. Just try it for yourself. The next thing I want to talk about is photographers not alt tagging their images. So what is an alt tag? The bots are going to crawl every picture that you post on Instagram, but actually they do the same with Google. The bots crawl your content. The bots can read the words that you type in your captions. They can read the hashtags, that kind of thing, but they can't look at this video and put a description on it like, well, that looks like a picture of a newborn baby sleeping in a basket. They don't know what the picture is. So this is your opportunity to tell Instagram what that picture is about. And when you can do that and using your keywords in that alt tag, it just, again, helps Instagram figure out what you're about, what your content is about, and then it helps them make a better decision about who to serve this to. So all you're going to do to alt tag your images is and these buttons are on different places if you're looking on your phone. they're all there. Just dink around, but they're accessibility. You click that right here, and then you just write your alt tag. So I would put something in here like sleeping newborn, or maybe I would put like newborn baby sleeping in basket during photo shoot in Indianapolis. So what keywords did I work in there? I've got newborn, I've got baby, I've got photo shoot, I've got Indianapolis. Okay. So I'm not, and then you just click share. So that's just me telling Instagram a little bit more about what my content is about, what my page is about. And it just helps them. Like, we don't want to leave Instagram confused about who we are, what we do, and who our perfect clients are. So just every time you get an opportunity to give some information to Instagram, you just go right ahead and do that. So I'm not going to share this picture. I'm just going to close out. We're going to move over. We're going to move along to the next mistake that photographers make. And the next mistake is posting anything other than reels and carousel posts. So for those of you who don't, y'all know what reels are right here. Boom. For those of you who don't know what a carousel post is, let me find one in my own. Hang on a minute here. Here's a carousel post. A carousel post is just a post that has multiple images. Okay. So it's going to require the person to click on it to see the images. And truthfully, you get to post up to 10 images, and I would post 10 images. Like, this was stupid of me. That baby was super cute. I was just being lazy. I should have posted 10 images. So why does this help? Here's the thing. You have to think like Instagram. What's the goal of Instagram? The goal of Instagram is to keep people on the platform for as long as possible, because when they're on longer, then Instagram can show them more paid ads. Okay. So if you create content that keeps people on Instagram longer, it's going to favor your content over. So a carousel post where people click in and go through several pictures is always going to rank higher than a single image post. I mean, when we look at a single image post, it's just one. I don't need to do anything. I'm not going to engage with that. I'm just going to scroll past. Right. So whenever you can, like, I don't have to, yeah. Anyway, like this I might engage with just because, you know, there's some visual interest there, and I'm somewhat curious as to what she's doing there. But, and this is somewhat interesting. I have to stop for a minute because I have to read what that says if I'm interested. But what the mistake I see a lot of photographers making is that they're just posting a single image, right? And it just, like, boom, it just takes me a minute to look at that image. Now she's got something else there. Yeah, that's a carousel, but she's only got 2 images. So what I'm trying to find, there we go. Oh, she's got, oh yay. She's one of my boot camp students. So when I saw that post, I'm like, she just posted an image. Are you kidding me? Carousel posts just get more. So just think about things that keep people engaging with your content for a longer period of time. Those are the things you want to post. And the other thing is reels. Reels get more engagement than anything else on Instagram. So if you can post reels, and if you just have pictures that you want to post, make sure you're putting them in a carousel post and not just individual pictures. I'm going to move on from there. Next mistake that photographers make when it comes to Instagram is sharing your Instagram reel to your Facebook page. Tomorrow, I'm coming back live 1 o'clock Eastern right here to do a top 10 mistakes that photographers make when it comes to Facebook posts. And Facebook is the largest social media network in the world. So if you think like Facebook is dead, Facebook is dying, you are wrong. It is not. So if you're not posting on Facebook, I'm telling you, you need to be posting on Facebook. So this same thing that I'm doing today with Instagram, I'll be doing again tomorrow with Facebook. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why you do not want to share your Instagram reels over to your Facebook page. It will totally make sense when you watch that tomorrow. But just until then, understand, don't do it. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is when you're posting reels, not using trending music. That is a mistake. So let me show you. I'm just going to go look at some reels here. So let me show you how you can find trending music. So on each of these reels, we see the little musical symbol, and we can click on this and we can see what the song is. Okay. So I'm just going to go back to my reels. So how do we know which of these are trending? So on the trending songs, what we're going to see is instead of the musical notes, we're going to see the little up arrow. And that means that that is trending up. Okay, here we got another one trending up. And then we can click on that. We can save that audio. So if I'm not ready to post right now, but I know, then I'm going to click on that and I'm going to save it for later. Now, if you're doing this from your phone, it gives you the option to use this audio in a reel. So you'll just get a few different things on your phone, a few different options and things like that. But you do have the option to save it or to use it to make a reel. So definitely look for those trending sounds and those trending songs. That's going to help your reach there. Okay. And then the next thing that I want to talk about, the next mistake that photographers make is using trending music that is too popular. So what I'm looking for when I'm looking for trending music that I want to use is I'm looking for something 20,000 reels or less. And you see this number right here. If you get something that's got like, well, let's just look around a little bit. Let's find some other, okay, let's see what we got here. 33,000, that's still not super high. So it's probably still a decent reel. Let's see what we get here. 483,000, so almost 500,000 reels. My stuff's probably going to get lost in all of that, and there's less likelihood that my stuff is going to populate here. So I'm looking for reels that have, maybe 30,000 or less, 20,000 or less. The other thing about the ones that have a huge number of reels that have been made with it is you don't know if it might be down on the downtrend now. So it might have worn itself out. So we want to look for trending music that has a fewer number of reels made with that music, but we're still looking for that up arrow right there. And the last mistake I want to talk about is not engaging with your followers and others in your community. So like, you ever have that one person who all they do is they talk about themselves, like they corner you at a dinner party and they talk about their work and their job and their new car. Like that might be you on social media. If you are always talking about you, your pictures, your mini specials, your blah, 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 like you're missing an opportunity to engage. And so I will make posts on Instagram talking about others. And then, a lot of people worry about their feed and how their feed looks, but you can always go back and delete these posts after they get the engagement that you want them to get. So that can keep your feed clean. But like I'll go, and I probably should delete this now because this is just me giving a shout out to another local restaurant. And so you want to do things like that. You want to do things that are going to get the attention of other businesses. You want to do things that help out your audience that are not constantly, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Look how great I am. Come buy my pictures. Come. I mean, we have those people we know, like, and if any of you are selling like network marketing stuff, like, you selling Mary Kay or something, you got a downline and all that stuff. We know that these people post on Instagram or Facebook all the time. And it's like, you just you snooze them on Facebook because you get so tired of them talking about the latest like youth serum that they're selling. It's like everything they post is just, this is the stuff that I'm selling. And we snooze those people, but we don't realize that there's a really good chance we're doing that to our followers. So don't be that person, okay? Find ways to engage, entertain, inform your clients without constantly saying, hey, look at me, okay? You can always do those posts, get the engagement, and then clean them up out of your profile so you still have a nice profile. I'm going to stop right there for a minute, and I want you guys to type questions into the comments. And I'm going to kind of look at them right now to see if I have any. While I'm waiting for that, let me ask you a question. Is it okay if I share with you guys a little bit about my social media boot camp that's coming up? Somebody drop it in the comments if it's okay for me to do that. I don't want to tell you guys about things that you're not interested in. Anybody want to hear about that? If you don't, it's cool. Okay, I got one yes, so I'm going. So I'm going to answer the questions and answers here in just a few minutes, but I want to talk to you for a minute about my social media boot camp for photographers. So next Saturday, I am launching my final live social media for photographers boot camp. It's the last. I'll be continuing to offer this down the road, but I will no longer be offering it in a live format where you'll be able to engage with me, ask questions, that kind of thing. So this will be the last one. It's 4 days of live learning. Each day we're going to be on for about 30 to 45 minutes, and we're going to deep dive. Like if you think we did a deep dive today, this was scratching the surface. So we're going to deep dive into social media and really get you guys engaging and in front of clients. It's $27, but if you purchase it before midnight tonight and you use the coupon code TODAY, that's the coupon code TODAY, you will get $5 off. So it's $22 with a money back guarantee. So you really don't have anything to lose. I'm just going to show you. Let me just pull this up here. I'm just going to show you some of the messages. And I want to make sure that this is actually populating. Give me a minute here, okay? Sorry. And it's not, so just give me one quick second here. I think I have to go into StreamYard here. And I'm going to stop my screen share, and then I'm going to do it again. And there we go. Okay. And I'm going to wait till you guys can see it because I'm watching myself on my iPad here. Here we go. So these are just some of the messages I get in my Facebook and my Instagram feed. Here's one from Elizabeth. My name is Liz. I'm in my 3rd trimester and I'm looking for a newborn photographer. This from Instagram. Hello. I'm looking for a photographer for newborn photos in October. Another Facebook. Hello. I would like to schedule a newborn photo shoot. Just had my daughter on January 31st. Here's one. Hi, we're looking for a newborn photographer. Here's our due date. Facebook again, I'm looking for photographer, daughter's first birthday pictures. Here's another one. Live in Brownsburg, need a maternity shoot, newborn photos. Again, Instagram, wondering if you have any Christmas video. So guys, it is possible to get messages like that on Instagram, Facebook, if you're doing it correctly. These are just a few screen shares from some of my past students. Leah, thank you for an awesome boot camp. I'm excited to implement all you taught. Leanne took the course a couple courses ago. She said this course is amazing. Leah holds nothing back and provides a huge amount of detail for an incredible price. Run and sign up. You'll be shocked how much you learn. Billy Blair has consumed just about all of my educational content. She said, I'm getting engagement from a post I would have never thought to put up before. Thanks, Billy. Janice, who I think is in here today. I recently took this class with Leah Severson, and I can tell you that it's worth every penny. She taught me how to use social media to make it work for me. I'm excited to see how I will do. And Tammy, who was at one of our past boot camp, you've shared so many ideas I've never thought of on how to get more followers and to focus on getting the right kind of followers. Also to focus on engagement. Thank you so much. Leanne said she got 28 comments on one post. That's way more than I usually have. So I'm going to come back live. And let me just X out of here, guys. Okay. And so I think that you can actually see me now. And I'm just going to start reading some of the posts. I am going to drop the link to my course in the comments. And if any of you can't see it there, but I'm going to put my, I'll also put use coupon code TODAY to get $5 off until midnight tonight. Okay, so I'm going to go back and read some of the comments and answer questions that I can answer. I'm just going to scroll back up kind of towards the top. Struggling with pricing. Yeah, struggling with pricing. Yeah, I get you. I get you. A lot of photographers. Here's the thing about pricing. It doesn't matter where your prices are. If people don't find you, you could charge $100 or $10,000. You know, yeah, anyway, don't get me started about pricing because it's all over the board. We all have our different pricing models and we all struggle with it. But if you can't get people to find you, your prices won't matter. So yes, I started using that. Okay, someone can't see, they can read. The alt, okay, somebody must have been referring to the alt tags there. Let me keep scrolling. How are you assessing your Instagram on your computer? Accessing. So if you want to give me the person who said, how are you accessing your Instagram on your computer? I just go to Instagram.com, log in, and it gives me access to everything. It used to not, like it used to not give me access, like, well, I'm not sharing my screen. I forgot. You couldn't see your insights on there. You couldn't post a reel, but they have changed it a lot and made it a lot easier. And I hate using my phone. I'm an old woman and my thumbs are fat. I'm just bad. So I don't really like using Instagram from my phone. I'm a computer kind of person. So they've done a really good job of making all the features that used to be available only on the phone now available also just on your laptop. So just log in, and there's probably not anything that you want to do from your computer that you're not able to do now. Do you have recommendations for attracting clients that are targeted towards a higher paying client? Yes, engage with businesses who are attracting that type of client. Okay, so say for example, like on my Instagram, I'm I'm following local businesses where my perfect clients shop, eat, drink, work out, like high-end yoga studio. Follow them, engage with their content, get their attention. Okay. High-end children's clothing store, follow them, engage with their content, get their attention. You'll also be getting the attention of their followers. And we deep dive on this big time in the course. But yes, start engaging, because that really is the key to getting these. Because I hear a lot of people say, well, I get some leads on Instagram or Facebook, but they're not good. Like they can't afford me. You're not engaging with the right kind of businesses to attract those followers. Like I know if somebody is, doing like the yoga studio down the street from me, they have prenatal yoga classes. They're expensive. They're in the right part of town. So I know if people are taking a prenatal yoga class at this studio right here, they're clients for me. I am going to totally engage with those posts. So think about it from that perspective. All right, I'm going to keep scrolling down here. Okay, I started doing a post on Instagram Motivational Monday or Wednesday. Will that help? I don't know. It depends on if you get engagement, because doing posts and putting posts up won't help you if nobody's engaging with your content, So like I could like strip down naked on Instagram. I won't, but I could. Well, I don't know. They'd probably get banned. I don't know. But what I'm saying is you could post some really interesting content on there. But if you haven't done the work to get the engagement and the exposure, then it's like, putting up a billboard on a highway where nobody travels anymore. So what you need to post things that are engaging with your followers. So if your followers engage with that content, make more of it. If they don't, move on. The thing with Instagram is I'm always testing things, trying things. It's not like it costs me to put up a post. I put up a post. If it works, great. Let's do more of that. If it doesn't, too bad. But what did it cost me? A few minutes of my time. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. Okay. When somebody asks, when putting in your location, should you use your city, state, or should you use your studio location? I mix it up. My studio isn't in Indianapolis. I'm in a suburb about, 20 miles north of Indianapolis. But typically when people are searching for a photographer in our local area, they're typing Indianapolis in. And I'm not in Indianapolis, but I certainly want people who are searching for that Indianapolis newborn photographer to find me. I'm going to mix it up. Sometimes I'm going to put my studio address. Sometimes I'm going to put Indianapolis. Sometimes I'm going to put the suburb over to the west of us where I've got great clients over there. They've got high income in that town. I'm not located there. I don't care. I'm going to drop some location pins with that town. Okay. Mix it up. Okay. Let me see what else I've got here. Use coupon code today. Okay. So it looks like, wait. Is there something somewhere I can rewatch this? Yes, I will be posting it on YouTube. And if you guys go over to YouTube and watch this, you're watching it on YouTube right now. If you could hit that subscribe button, if you could like this video and then leave me a comment, letting me know what other content you want to see. Okay. Someone says, for example, if I shoot mostly families, engage with a frame shop because they will have high price customers coming in for framing. That's what you mean. Yes. If they're paying for custom framing, they've got some money and they value their pictures. Okay. Perfect business for you to engage with, connect with. I'd be doing some cross promotions and some contests with that business. I would be like taking that person out for a cup of coffee and working on that relationship so that we can take it even further. Okay, hang on. I'm just still looking at comments. People, is there somewhere? Okay. I think I am at the can't post. Okay. For the reason I knew who to target and where to target. Okay. So I think I'm to the end of my questions. Does anybody else have any questions, any comments? If not, we're going to sign off for today. We're going to do this again tomorrow at 1 p.m. We're going to be doing the same thing that we did today on Instagram. We're going to be talking about Facebook, the 10 mistakes that photographers make on Facebook. I promise you guys, if you do this stuff right, you are going to start getting messages in your inbox. I mean, that's the whole point, is to get people to say, you know, when they call me, I'm like, how did you hear about me? You need to be asking people how they hear about you so that you can track your marketing, figure out what's working and what's not. And when they say, I saw you on social media, or I found you on Google, or one of your clients referred me to you, like, I always track all that stuff just to see, because I've got several different streams of marketing that I work on, and I always want to know what's working. Okay. Someone says, I can't participate in the bootcamp live. Can I just do the rewatch later? Yes, the replays will be available. So if you can't make those daily lives, or even if you can only make one or two of them, it's still worth your time. Like I said, it's $27 minus the $5 with the coupon today, which is good through midnight tonight. And we're going to deep dive. We did not deep dive today, but for $22 with the money back guarantee, I would say if you can't make the live and you can only watch the replays, you're still going to find a lot of value in that. So looks like we're done here. No more questions. So guys, if you can help me out, post your comments and let me know in the Facebook group. Post your comments in there and let me know what you thought about today's live. Post your questions, how I can help. I'll do my best to keep up with that. Although I have 7 different social media groups, so sometimes this shit falls through the cracks. But I will do my best. And have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.